Hey everybody, it's Allie from Padfoot Palms, and we are here with Han Solo and Aster and Rebel and Iceland. And we are having some socialization time with Han Solo. As many of you know, Han Solo, he is a Singleton, which means there was only one puppy in his litter, right? It was him. And when you have a Singleton, you have to put a lot of extra effort into their socialization. Are you listening to me, bud? Yeah, you're a good boy. Because there's a lot that they learn from mom, but there's also a lot that they learn from siblings. And he has missed out on that. Of course, now everybody's gone onto the bed. Come here, guys. Hey, it's Iceland. So, I wanted to bring everybody together, and we have been for quite a few days now, because I want him to see how two younger puppies interact. And I also want him to see, how they play with the toys, how they play with each other. He has just gotten to the point where he started growling, which is great. Oh, it looks like everybody's hanging out over here. So, he's just started growling while he plays, which is fantastic. And he has tried to instigate play with them a couple of times. Sorry, I know it's kind of dark over here in the corner. But he's not really sure how to do it. And they move fairly fast, so he's having trouble keeping up with them, which I'm actually very happy about, because it will encourage him to really push himself and do more physically, which of course is good for his growth and his muscles. He's already doing really well. He's hopping and jumping. He hasn't quite figured out that even though Aster and Rebel are females, that he can't nurse from them. He still is a little confused about that, but that's okay. He'll kind of figure that out as time goes on. So, I have to say, everybody's gonna go behind me now. I have to say that I was extremely proud of Aster when she was first introduced to Han Solo, because she immediately went over to him and started licking him and cleaning him, and she laid down so she was on his level, and she was really, just trying to interact with him on his own level, which was super exciting. That speaks a lot to her kind of, natural nurturing instincts. And since she is a potential future breeder in our program, that is super exciting for me. Rebel was her usual self. She ran over and immediately wanted to start playing with him, which was, a bit much for him. He was just kind of like, whoa, lady, calm down. I don't even know you. So, but she also did really well. So, yeah, everybody's kind of just playing with toys. Of course, Iceland found a goat horn that was hidden under the bed. Let me see if I can get everybody to come back over this way. Come on, there you go. See, she wants to play with him, and she's being very gentle, which is great. He's just not really sure what to do. But that's okay, because he has already made huge improvements from the first interaction that they had. So he's already showing signs of, learning, and he does a lot of watching them. He's very smart. and he watches how Rebel and Aster play together. So I think he's picking up a lot from watching them, which is good. Okay, so we kind of had a if you can't beat them, join them situation. Everybody wanted to be over here. I believe Han Solo is under the bed. Aster just went under the bed, so I'm guessing he's underneath there. So if you saw our last video update on Han Solo, you'll see that we got him this tiny little beard toy. It has replaceable squeakers, which is fantastic. We got it at PetSmart. They have just a very small section of tiny toy dog or puppy toys. I have this up on the bed because I don't want the bigger dogs to tear it up. I want to make sure that, you know, some of the toys that Han Solo has are just his, you know. And, of course, the moment that Iceland came in, immediately she wanted to get a hold of that toy. And now Rebel's upset because Iceland has the goat horn. You tell her, Rebel. Okay. So I guess I'm going to round everybody up here because Han Solo's under the bed. And we'll go ahead and get him some food because it's time for him to eat again. Now he's all tuckered out. So I'm sure that I will have someone who comments or questions below regarding Han Solo being so young, right? Because he's not vaccinated yet. And exposing him to adults and other puppies. So puppies, when they're very young, have the advantage of having their mother's immunity passed to them through their milk, through her milk, I should say. So vets have been unable to determine how long that immunity lasts, which is why puppies have multiple rounds of the same shots, because at some point the mother's immunity wears off, and the idea is that the vaccine then prompts the body to make antibodies, right, to be able to fight off whatever the disease is. So the risk to Han Solo is very minimal because he's so young. So just in case you were wondering about that. And it looks like he's all tuckered out and he's gonna take a nap. Okay, I'm gonna let him go to sleep and we'll see you in the next video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you think that Han Solo is the cutest puppy in the galaxy.